Hi guys, I'm back and today's lesson goes along with Thursday, May 7th math Google slide work that you need to do. Okay, so we're back to doing bar graphs. Today is actually our last day with bar graphs. Remember on Friday there will be no new video, no new math work. You can use that day to finish up stuff that you missed throughout the week. Next week we're going to move on to line plots, which is another kind of graph. Okay, so today you have two slides that you have to do. And I want to focus in on the second slide because the second slide is a math problem and it's got a lot of steps. And we're asking you to write a little paragraph explaining how you got to your answer. Okay, so I need to go get one of my graphs. All right, I'm back. And the graph is one that we used earlier in the week, the favorite pets one from Monday. Okay, so just to remind you what this was, kids voted on their favorite pets, and we learned that dogs was the winner with 9, and then cats with 7, guinea pigs had 3, and snakes had 5. Okay, this was a graph that counted by ones, and this is a graph that has vertical bars. Okay, we had our labels, we have our titles, everything was nice, clean, neat, and even. All right, so I'm going to use this to answer the question that's similar on the second slide of your math work for today. So put this down for a second. And I have a paper here that says 10 more people voted. So let's pretend that we have 10 more people that are going to vote for their favorite pets. Okay, it says 3 more voted or liked guinea pigs, 3 more liked cats, and then the rest like snakes. Okay, so the easy one to start with is at the top. It says 3 more like guinea pigs. Okay, so I'm going to go to my guinea pigs here, and they know that 3 more are going to like guinea pigs. All right, so I had 3. Now for guinea pigs, I'm going to have, it's going to go up here, here to here. So I'm actually going to draw that. I'm just going to use my pen that I have here. It won't be as pretty. All right. So for our guinea pigs, I have my 3 more, making this 6 now. Okay. And it says 3 more like cats. So I'm going to do the same thing to cats. So cats was at 7. So I'm going to go up to 3 more to get to the 10. You draw that in quick. You won't need to draw on yours. If you'd like to get paper, if it helps you to draw it in on paper, you won't be able to do it on the Google slide itself, but if it helps you, you can do that. So you can see, look at cats is now our winner with 10. Okay? And it says the rest like snakes. Well, how am I going to figure out what the rest is? So I know that snakes, I have to make it more. But now let's look. We know our clue is that 10 more people voted. So far, 3 plus 3 is 6. I have to figure out how many more to get to 10. So 6. So if I come over here to my snakes, if I add one more here, that means I've gotten to 7 people actually that voted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now it's 7. I stop when I get to 10. So that's 7 people. There's my 8th person. So let's review what we're doing. We knew that 1, 2, 3 voted for cats, 4, 5 to get to the 6th person for guinea pigs. We have to get to 10 people voted. So we're at 6. 7, 8. I got to do 9, 10. 2 more. All right. So I did it. So how many did that end up being? Let's see. For snakes, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 more votes, bringing it to 9 altogether. So that's how our graph changed. It changed a lot. Okay, so now what the paper is asking you to do is, after you see this, again, you can feel free to draw it on separate paper if you want to. And yours is not going to be about pets. I think it's more about maybe the favorite activity one. We'll see. I can't remember right now. But then you actually have to go to the yellow box and type out a paragraph explaining how you did this. So I have one that I modeled that I already did that I'm going to show you. So first thing I did was I had to write in the paragraph, I had to explain how did I figure out the guinea pig one. So the guinea pig one I did first. So basically I did 3 and I added 3 more. So look how I wrote that out. I'm going to show you. My whole paragraph looks like this. That's a big paragraph. But I'm going to start slowly. Show you just the blue one is where I wrote about the guinea pigs. I figured out how many more people like guinea pigs by adding 3 plus 3. Okay, so I'll show you where it says that. 3 plus 3. Okay, so then I have to write a sentence or two saying, how did I figure out the cats? It says 3 more like cats. So basically, if I go to the cats, we had 7. I did the 3 more. I did the 7 plus the 3 more. So here's my purple paragraph telling you what I did for the cats. So I'll read it. I figured out how many more people like cats by adding 7 plus 3. Okay, and I got to my 10. I should write that in. Equals 10. And the same with the first one. I'm going to write equals 6. I think that explains it better by adding that. Okay, now finally the biggest step, it was actually, I don't know, 2 or 3 steps. Okay, 2 or 3 steps to get to where it says the rest like snakes. So let's go back to here. And how did I figure out the rest like snakes? Remember I kept drawing? I knew I had to get to 10. I had only gotten to 6 when I added the cat and the guinea pig ones. So let's look at my paragraph. I did it in a dark pink. So you ready? It says, I figured out the final one of snakes by doing 2 steps, maybe even 3. Okay, so I know you can't see me in this. I really just want to show the paper. Okay, so first I added 3 plus 3 equals 6. So remember, on here I added the 3 plus the 3 and I got to 6. All right, but I now, wait, let me look at it. But I know that we had 10 people who voted. So what did I do? So I had to figure out 6 plus what equals 10. Okay, and that's 4 more snakes because 6 plus 4. So remember we drew them. 1, 2, 3, 4 equaled 10. All right, so the last thing I wrote was, so I did 5 plus 4 to figure out the snakes. Okay, so that was a big step. So when we ask you to type out in math, and we do this a lot in class, we do our Write Math. That's usually the last question in our math workbook each day. It's just writing out what you're saying. Okay, whatever you would say to the teacher, well, how did you get to that number? Whatever you would say to me, that's what you write out. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful for you as you're doing the one today in your Google Slides. And that's going to be for the second slide, not the first slide that you're doing today. All right, bye. Remember, there's no new math video tomorrow because tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow's a finish up day. Do what you need to do to finish up for the week. And I'll be back next week with some more math videos. And we're still going to do graphs. We're going to be on line plots. Bye.